This, of course, is just a toy out of Woolworths when we had Woolworths. Well, it's a V12 motorbike. It's a toy. That's a tin plate. These are worth. There's the old original dragsters. When we had the dragster, you could run it as dragster or unaltered. They're the early dragsters. And then those are old racing cars.
Those are the stock cars obviously up there, aren't they? Yes.
Yeah. See those sprint cars? I think if I was in America I'd watch sprint car racing and historic drag racing rather than the full-time, because full-time drag racing is $100 a seat or something.
Oh wow.
It's a ridiculous price, I think. But see, I've got all... See my car. I've got Wally Park's book there, it's somewhere up there. Wally Park's book is somewhere on there. Can't remember. Well, I can't get up there now. I can't dare get up a ladder. Where's the Wally Park's book? It's up there somewhere. Have you got Brian Taylor's book?
I have, yes.
It's good, yeah. He spent quite some time here.
There's a good collection of books there, isn't there?
No, some of them are pre-war ones, my father's.
Yeah.
I've got one Top Fueler, Outlaw Sprint Cars. Got one on gases, drag. I've got the book on the catalogue of Don Garlitz's museum.
Certainly a good collection of items here. Some nice models too, isn't there?
Yeah. See, I've got the pub, and the trouble is they're dusty. I can't get them down now.
Right. Same model aeroplanes as I've got there as well.
Yeah. Oh yes, they're the kit, aren't they? But they need dusting. Well, we go to the Shuttleworth, or I used to go with Chris and his friend.
I went there a couple of years ago. It's really interesting, isn't it?
Yes, I was looking through one of their things. I have never seen the Edwardians fly, because every time I've been, it's been too windy.
Right.
But Chris went last year, and it was, I think it was Chris went, and they saw him because it was a. I've got to sit down now.
Sorry, Brian. Let me just move that away.
Oh, I sit down. No, as I say, going to the Harry Potter experience. Now you've got a wheelchair. There's me in my boat, you see, that was Bedfont Lake. There's the first dragster.
That's there, yes. Yeah. Bedfont Lake.
Bedfont.
Yep.
By London Airport.
And the boat is what, Brian?
The boat is the hydroplane I was in that used to race. Got a 820cc even route Speedy 4. We sold that. I've still got the catalogue of it, the instruction manual.
And the dragster?
That's our dragster. Me sitting in it, which Bootsy raced.
Right.
But I had the old photograph, so I only had small photographs. My son-in-law blew it all up. But he's got all the kit. You notice all these Hot Wheels. If you used to be able to get Hot Wheels, it meant something. There's sprint cars and NASCAR cars and all the different sort of NASCAR stuff there.
There's a great variety here, isn't there?
That cable car when we went to San Francisco.
And all the aeroplanes are just ones that you collected because you...
Yes,
obviously.
that little green one, Chris gave me, but they're the ones I've had there, Fokker triplane and all that. But that's the Museum Railway. It's just in the grounds of Fawley Hill. But Sir William McAlpine died. He's my age. He died 5 years ago now. No problem. Rubbish. Yes, he's my age. But you see, somebody else can sort it out.
And what's the picture here, Brian?
Hmm?
What's the picture here?
Well, that's a picture in Paris. You've seen it on Christmas cards and things, but somebody sent me the picture.
Oh, okay.
Loco overshot the buffers at the railway.
Oh dear.
It came out through the wall and fell on the street below.
Goodness.
That loco is one at Fawley, but it's a visiting loco. Fawley is a place near Henley-on-Thames, to go out to Marlow way. Well, you see, some of these things may not be worth much. Others may be worth something because you can't get them anymore.
Right.
The fact that they only cost a few pence when I had them. Now, all those pictures on the wall are blown up from magazine things. I used to blow them up on the computer, which I haven't got that one now. And then I had them.
These the ones with the racing cars at
Yeah,
the
that's
top.
Brooklands Outer Circuit. You know.
Okay, yeah.
But I've seen the cars. And the others are the GBs. Did I tell you that the site was very good? Is George Class with a K remembers?
You did, yes.
Yeah, it's worth it.
I haven't looked it up
No,
yet, to be honest.
You want to know half of it. It's got gassers and altereds and sports cars and dragsters, and it also includes our dragster, that Buick on a trailer. Somehow got to an American website.
Oh wow. It's surprising how the photographs get passed around, isn't
somebody
it?
Sent it. Are you retired now?
No.
Oh. I've been retired 20 years.
Sorry.
Those,
Didn't mean to bang your foot.
Those rifles on the wall, I built those on guard duty at Colchester Air Force Base
Right.
when I was 22 to 24.
Wow, all of them?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're all kits. I don't know if you can get them now, but they're all kits, which I glued together on, and then you dirtied them up a bit. I think a lot of guns now you have to paint them red, white and blue.
Right.
Because they look as though, and a couple of the guns, that Luger and all that, they're... Oh, right.
Just come down to...
cap, British
Yep.
Drag Racing Association, as well as the drag racing one, and an NSA cap somewhere. There's another hot rod. There's several BDR. These were designed, Peter Bartlett designed these caps.
Right.
Hot rod association, NSA one somewhere.
Do you have the T-shirt that Chris mentioned earlier?
I don't think so. I remember he did it. Jeff Jago, along the top line there's a black and white loco, a chap sitting in it. Jeff Jago rode that sort of size loco. Only 7¼ inch gauge, but you could sit in them rather than... these little locos, you sit around them, they look silly to me. Well, so you're going back home tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go back round to Chris's another time.
Yeah.
And
Yes, he's not far. What you do with him, you'd go into High Wycombe
yes.
and go off at what's known as Handy Cross. That's the next turning from where you came off. And you go into the town. You'd then take the A40 out to Oxford. It takes you out to West Wycombe. He tell you all this, and it's a turning off there. It's not a quarter of an hour from here.
No, just nice to finish off the few pictures here.
He's his daughter, old aeroplanes and biplanes. Oh, just a bit of fun. That's what it's all about, fun. But
Is that how you view most things you've done in life?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember we were talking about big gaps. We used to come home. Mel Betterson was on the start line and I was doing something else. We'd come home from the Santa Pod after a few breaks and oil downs and God knows what. It's the trouble with Santa Pod, the oil downs. I know the NHRA get a bit fed up about oil downs. So it's best to see it on video where they cut all the gaps out. Yeah, should have bought me that aeroplane.
Scan it, Brian, and come in and include you in the picture if I may, if that's all right. Great. Ooh.